What's up, guys? I'm Alden Davenport, and I'm running for SAC once again. Thanks to you all electing me last semester, together we were able to bring many of your ideas forward to the council, like school TED Talks, Digi Sports, a better teacher appreciation week, environmental reform, a Guess Who game, and even a Bed Wars tournament. I have experience in the role of SAC representative and have now proven to you all how I am willing to work as a team and that I care about your ideas. When I am re-elected, I will continue turning your ideas into reality. Currently on the Student Affairs Council, I am working on orchestrating one of your ideas, a Guess Who game involving matching pictures of teachers and advisors when they were young to who they are. With my re-election, I can continue planning and executing events just like these. Now, there seemed to be some minor confusion about the content of my last speech. To clarify, the goal of the speech was to explain that I, Alden Davenport, should be elected to the SAC Council according to the philosophy of Shrek. It seemed like many people believed the speech was using Shrek and Lord Farquaad as a means to appease the student body. I would like you all to know that I would never even think about disrespecting or dishonoring Shrek or Lord Farquaad in this way. To conclude, I would like to leave you all with the following promise. I will continue my commitment to you all's representation on the SAC when I am re-elected. Due to my experience in the role, my dedication to representation, and my proven capability to bring your ideas forward, you should vote Alden Davenport for SAC representative. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cardinal Walsh, and I'm ready to be your Class 10 representative. I was a new student this year to the St. John's community, and although it was a big change from my middle school, which only had 120 students, everyone in the SJS community made me feel welcome and included immediately, whether it be through sports, clubs, classes, or just seeing people in the halls. Because of this, I believe that it is my duty to give back to the amazing community that has triumphed over adversity this year, whether it be cultural, political, social, or pandemic related. We have all persevered and made out even stronger than before. My goal this year as your class representative is to take the SJS community to the next level, the next tier. As your representative, I will do all in my power to help others in our community through service and to keep the student body up to date and involved in the SAC activities. I will listen to all your suggestions, no matter the topic of it or how small you think it is. With your help, we can launch next year into the stratosphere. Thank you.
Hi, hopefully after this year most of you have gotten the chance to get to know me, but for those of y'all who haven't yet, my name is Georgia Andrews and I would love to have your vote for SAC representative. As some of you may know, I had the amazing opportunity to serve as a representative this past year and am therefore much more familiar with the whole process. If hopefully elected, I plan on using this experience to make the best possible year, especially as we segue out of the pandemic. I will communicate 100% of your suggestions and thoughts 100% of the time to SAC and the administration so that your voice can be heard. Connection and inclusivity are both extremely important to me, and so I hope we can start even more house games and chances for group activities. I also appreciate we weren't able to have orientation or the Heart Hop, so COVID permitting, I would advocate for a Class 10 event. In addition to continuing Spike Ball and handing out candy during the holidays, I would love to bring back Coffee House, an opportunity for student musicians or bands to perform, or even hold yoga on the Great Lawn. Overall, I have so much optimism for next year, and as we put COVID behind us, we'll have endless opportunities to make up for lost time. To wrap things up, I would be so grateful if when you're casting your SAC vote, you follow the advice of Ray Charles and Willie Nelson and keep Georgia on your mind. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Henry Magdal, and as you may remember, I represented our class in Student Council the first semester of this year. I learned a lot during my time on SAC, and I'd like to represent our class again next year. While this school year may have been a little different than we expected, on campus there are many silver linings and great experiences. For me, some of these fun times were activities like playing spike ball during lunch and the Among Us tournaments, where we were able to interact and have fun with each other. I believe that high school is more about having a great experience rather than just enduring the constant grind. These activities were a way for us to unwind and blow off some steam. If I'm elected, I promise to work on implementing more daily activities rather than having them every couple weeks. I think that this would improve our student experience. My ideas include having a school-wide Minecraft server running at all times, opening up the cafe and having various snacks available for purchase during the day to give students a boost of energy, having board games available at lunch, and running tournaments for various sports and esports like basketball, Clash Royale, chess, and wiffle ball. These are ideas I've developed talking to many of you in our grade. I will of course want your input on how to make next year the best it can be. I hope that by implementing our class's ideas into daily life and addressing our students' concerns, we can make our St. John's experience the best it can be. I won't let you down. Remember to vote for me, Henry Magdal. Thank you.
Hello students of St. John's. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Louis Feliz and I'm running for SAC. I love my time at St. John's and I thank you all for welcoming me into this community. Whether you know me as a classmate, teammate, or don't know me at all, I want you to know that I will do my best to make this school as great as it can be. I can't sit here and promise to bring back things you all love like the cafeteria, although I heard that the food there was bussin'. We work so hard here at St. John's when it comes to academics and athletics. My goal on SAC is to let us have the most fun year possible. We all know we deserve it. I want every student here at St. John's to feel like their voice is heard. So if I'm elected, I want any ideas you may have, good or bad, to be brought to me. Every student should feel like they are a part of SAC, not just as an outsider looking in. I've attended 4 different schools and lived in 3 different cities, and I know what it means to be a leader and a listener. From my short time at St. John's, I've learned this. We want the best for our school and our classmates, and I'm willing to do everything in my power to get that for you. If you know me, I've probably asked for your help in some way, whether it be studying for a test or some food at lunch. If I could ask one thing from all of you, I would ask for your vote in this election. Remember, a vote for me is a vote for you.
Hello, fellow teammates, classmates, musicians, artists, and mavericks. For those of you who may not yet know me, my name is Michael Murphy, and I'm running to represent you in the Student Affairs Council. This past year has been one unlike any other. From attending class virtually through Zoom, carrying what seemed like 10-pound textbooks on our backs, and cramming for papers, tests, and quizzes, we were able to persevere through together. This past semester, it was my honor to have been elected as your freshman SAC representative. In SAC, I worked on a number of projects aimed at boosting morale and making this school year the best it could possibly be. I know that many of us had a hard time in navigating the challenges presented by the new normal, whether they were academic, athletic, or social. However, with your help, I believe that we can make our sophomore year better than ever. If elected, I promise to continue working diligently to do just that for each and every student that walks through these hallowed halls. As your representative, I will continue to give voice to your concerns and bring new and unconventional ideas to address the challenges that we face. And I truly believe, in the immortal words of the great Mother Teresa, that together we can do great things. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anna Pai, and I'm running for your SAC representative. This past year, I was your vice president, and so far, here's what I was able to do for the SJS community. I organized and packed candy bags for every upper school student for Valentine's Day, Halloween, and winter holidays. I worked on uniform reform as well as established better practices for prefect election. I helped organize spikeball house tournaments and organized and ran the Valentine's Day card making stand. Currently, I'm planning an end-of-year treat for y'all, as well as organizing an event for Teacher Appreciation Day, with both of which will have already happened by today's election day. I hope y'all enjoyed the cookies. I also planned an obstacle course and chaos house game, both of which were unfortunately canceled due to COVID. And although I tried really hard to push for us to have a redo of the freshman retreat as a one-day event, unfortunately, we were unable to do so because of COVID protocols. I was definitely disappointed, but at the same time, it's good that we prioritized safety. I definitely have some ideas on how to replicate something similar in our sophomore year. So next year, if voted, that is something I would work towards. I would also like to increase involvement within houses since we never really got introduced to them. So I would suggest after school or during lunch mixers. If you have any other additional ideas, I would be happy to talk to you about them. I would love the opportunity to continue to serve our class. Thank you for your time. Go Mavs!
Good evening, everyone. My name is Richard Liang, and I'll be running for a spot as your Class 10 SAC representative. During this upcoming sophomore year, mental stability is key to personal success. As your SAC representative, I'll create initiatives that address mental health. An initiative I want to implement is an after-school scavenger hunt involving the entire campus the day before major exams. You guys deserve rest after a long week or even months of studying for these exams. There's no point using that one extra afternoon to study. Instead, by hosting a scavenger hunt, you guys can get your blood pumping and your brains relaxing. I guarantee you that an afternoon's worth of running around will definitely improve your test-taking skills the following day. As your SAC representative, I'll also implement strategies to help better inform the student body of upcoming school events. As a student this year, SAC events seem to always occur on the days where I plan on doing all my assignments. However, with a system I call Toilet Talk, you'll be informed about each month's events weeks prior. Toilet Talk is essentially a flyer hung in bathroom stalls that highlights each month's important events. School holidays, SAC events, and etc. are all included on the flyer. And hey, there'll even be a few memes on it to keep you entertained while you're in the bathroom. Now I know that some of these ideas may sound intriguing, or not, but they don't matter because your ideas matter more. Imagine what we could do if we implemented your ideas as well. As your SAC representative, I'll represent not just my ideas, but your ideas as well. So please, if you like my speech, vote Richard Liang as your Class 10 SAC representative.
Hi, my name is Stephen Gill and I am running for a spot in next year's Student Affairs Council. I think I would be a very good candidate as I have had some previous experience in leadership roles such as past student council affiliation and as a football player, baseball player, and wrestler. As a leader, I would like to hear every student's insights on ways we can make improvements in our student body. I have some very interesting ideas for ways SAC can be more involved in our class as a whole. Winston Churchill said, "Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm." As a potential SAC candidate, I am not promising that I can do everything right, but I can say that I plan on working so that SAC can make someone's year just a little bit better. As a SAC member, I would do anything and everything in my power to make things better for the student body. Thank you for your time. Go Mavs.
Hello, fellow Mavericks. To those of you who may not know me, I am Vincent Reyes, and I am running for the Student Affairs Council because I believe I have what it takes to represent your interests in front of the student leadership. Looking ahead, we are all very eager to enjoy more privileges and experiences as we close out our freshman year. We have all been extremely fatigued by the unprecedented experiences of the past year, and with us now being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, we have to prepare for how we are going to walk into next year. I believe that I have the necessary leadership skills to be your voice on SAC. My strong work ethic, ability to collaborate with others, and eagerness to listen to the opinions of my fellow students are what make me the perfect candidate for you. This school is a magnificent place, and should you do me the honor of electing me to represent your interest on the Student Affairs Council, then I promise to you I will make it my #1 priority to make sure that each and every one of you is heard. Thank you so much for listening, and go Mavs.